You escape the prison of the heart only to be imprisoned in reality.
Yeah, it'd be that way sometimes.
What a most ironic outcome. Your wish for others' happiness prevailed over your own. However, I feel as though all is finally well. In the end, you willingly chose the correct path. Most importantly, you never compromised your values for your own well-being. The final arcana you have acquired is the world.
Arcana!
It is the power for an individual to stand on their own 2 feet, swayed by none. That power shall fuel the hope shared amongst your friends and yourself to strive towards a better future. With the world, you are no longer without a place to belong, and will never trudge a path alone again.
My own duties end here as well. You were truly a remarkable guest.
So remarkable, in fact, that we're going to put you in Smash Bros. Off to Persona 6. Catch you later! I never got that wine.
Long time no see.
All of this. All they did in Persona 5, the Royal. All the changes they made, all the improvements, and all of it adding up. And I still didn't get to date Sai. Was it even really worth it in the end?
We met last on Christmas Eve, right? Never mind, it's nothing. I have 2 great pieces of news for you today. First, we finally managed to prosecute Masayoshi Shido. He'll likely be found guilty. I'm grateful for your cooperation with the trial. Your testimony proved to be very useful.
I'm glad to hear that.
To be frank, it seemed almost hopeless at one point. But thanks to the civil protests, some of the more indecisive prosecutors came to our side. It will likely be some more time until the hearing begins, but this is the first step to true change. The only charges right now are for breaking election laws, breaking funding control laws, and bribery. I knew that proving the Metaverse's existence would be difficult, but I still find myself dissatisfied. Shido did admit to all of his crimes, though, including everything you know about. Now for the other piece of good news. As of today, you'll be free to go.
Just in time for Valentine's Day. Why so suddenly?
Shido's confession brought light to the truth of your case. We were able to prove your innocence in the original assault charge that led to your arrest. Your sentence will no doubt be rescinded. You're a free man. The others did everything they could for you. Bringing in the woman who was the victim in your case as a witness was the turning point. To think they'd be able to track down someone involved in a case from well over a year ago. And that wasn't all. An unbelievable amount of support has come in from various other places as well. Regardless, the righteous Phantom Thieves are gone. All that remains is for us adults to lead society in the right direction. Then again, I have to wonder if you believe what I say.
We made a promise.
Thank you. Still, I'm glad I was able to save you in court. I've never felt so happy in my entire life. I'm not quite sure how to put it, but saving your future meant more to me than my own career.
Yet I still can't date you?
I feel like you even taught me how to live.
That wasn't my intention.
That's not true. By the way, there's something that's been on my mind. What did the treasure of my world turn out to be?
It is a nice little notebook. Why do you want to know?
I suppose it doesn't matter now one way or the other. There is one more thing. I haven't even told Makoto about this. But I realized something after meeting all of you. My most prized treasure is the justice I use to protect those important to me.
My most prized treasure was justice too.
Makoto helped show me that as well. Once the Shido case is settled, I'm thinking of quitting my job and becoming a defense lawyer. I wanted to reform the system, but I'll have to leave that to someone else. Going forward, I want to enact justice not for myself, but for the sake of others. Well then, I need to go submit the paperwork for your release. Thank you again for everything you've done. See you later.
Hey, you kept me waiting. Jeez. To be honest, I didn't really want to come, but Futaba just wouldn't stop bugging me. Anyway, you're a free man now, aren't you? It'd look bad on me if you did something again under my watch. All right, let's go home. It's cold, so get in quick.
I love Coffee Daddy is so casual about it all. Oh, I love Sojiro.
It's not moving at all.
It all ends how it began.
Due to the railway incident this morning, widespread delays have impacted the various lines and...
Another accident, huh? Reminds me of that day back in April. Remember when we went to introduce you at the school?
Oh yeah.
It's almost been a whole year since then. Thinking back, I was pretty awful to you. Throwing you in that storage room all by yourself. Then again, soon you're gonna be. Made some great friends here. You'd better thank them when we get back, alright?
Alright.
Namaste!
Whoa!
You did it!
It has been a while.
Not bad. You look fine. I'm glad you seem well. And the best for last, me.
Why would you lie to me like that as soon as I return? I don't see Akechi anywhere. You didn't save the best for last.
So we meet again. It's good to see you.
Not same here. I'm back.
All right, so let's grab a table.
I gotta head out and grab some groceries. I'm sure you guys have plenty to talk about.
Now we're only missing one last person. She texted me a little while ago that she's finished with practice and heading here.
That doesn't sound like Akechi. We're missing 2 people.
I'm guessing she'll be here any minute now. Sorry I'm late. Senpai. Welcome back.
All right, that's everyone.
No, it's not.
Come on, Sumire, take a seat.
Man, it went well, yeah?
I'm so glad we didn't give up.
This was certainly worth the effort.
We didn't know what to do once you were gone, but then we realized something. Even if we don't have the Metaverse or any other special powers, we can still change reality.
If we didn't do that at the very least, we'd be betraying the entire reason we stood up to Maruki.
We'll oppose the injustices of this reality with our own strength. That's what we all agreed upon.
Ever since then, we've been doing just that. Busting our asses, trying to get you out of the clink.
You should have been busting your chops, trying to figure out how to revive people from the dead!
Not just us. Everyone who believed in you joined us.
Thanks to that, we've got our leader back.
I pressed the wrong button for a second there. Yeah, it took you long enough.
Sorry, man. We were trying real hard, you know?
They treated you fine, right? Actually, did you lose some weight?
Alright, everyone. Next up on the agenda of changing reality, it's time for one of us to unlock the Renegon and give up our life to bring back Akechi. I vote the cat.
It would be understandable. I have heard the food in prison is quite foul. So, what did you eat?
Wait a second. I've heard the food in prison is quite foul. Was Yusuke so desperate for food at some point in his life that he looked into the possibility of getting put in jail to be given free food, but then upon realizing it was bad was like, it ain't worth it?
Was it bugs? Fermented mackerel? Or maybe durian?
Are you okay?
You're missing the point.
You're gonna get some good food soon enough, though. Boss is out getting stuff for our party right now. Come on, everyone's back together. It's time to celebrate.
I guess you really were hungry. Oh, and that wasn't you? Sorry about that.
Yeah, she hasn't had her 47th meal of the day yet.
Ah, it was Sumire.
Sojiro will be back soon. Just hang in there.
Oh, yeah. Sorry for not minding my business. But we heard from Boss. You're going back home next month?
This is the dumbest part of every Persona game. Being like, oh yeah, the protagonist has to go back home at the end. Like, why? Just don't go back. Just live here from now on.
Can't you stay here?
Yeah!
Sure, we proved you're not guilty, but people are still gonna label you there, aren't they? Ain't it just gonna be uncomfortable going back?
What's the matter? We were all so excited a moment ago. How about this?
He's a minor and has family? No, I don't buy this. You mean to tell me that when Joker goes back home and then tells his parents, like, hey, I made, like, the best friends of my lives, literally, like, they changed my life, and I'm miserable being back here, can I please go hang out with the guy that you all, can I go live for, like, the next year or two while I'm keep going to school where I've been going to school and live with the guy that you let me live with for a year while I was on probation so I can be with my girlfriend and all of my many friends that I've made? And then his parents are going to be like, nah, I don't know about that one. I mean, we gave you a year with him already, and I feel like you should just have to suffer back home without your friends now, so better boot up those Zoom meetings, bucko. It makes no sense.
If our leader is leaving, the Phantom Thieves are truly disbanding, correct? Today, we can celebrate his release and commemorate the day of our disbandment.
What kind of commemoration is that?
I was serious when I said it.
It sounds like a good idea to me.
I guess you're right. We just gotta double our excitement for today.
About that, there's something I need to tell you guys. I've decided to go with him when he leaves.
This is the worst timeline!
He's pretty special after all.
Stay here!
Plus, we need someone there in case he turns back into a delinquent.
Yeah, let me think it over.
Come on, we've known each other long enough. You don't have to say that kind of stuff to me.
I actually hate you.
Either way, I want you guys to add my farewell party to the one we're having tonight.
Wow, not only are you coming, like, against my will and just put yourself in there, but also you're co-opting, you're just shoving, like, actually, this isn't about you, I want it to be about me, too. The cat sucks.
I don't know. Is that important?
You're not leaving for another month, right?
It is far too early for a farewell party.
That'll just muddy the purpose of this celebration.
I'm so glad literally everyone shoots the cat down for being selfish and stupid.
Oh, how dare you! Sumire, at least you're on my side, right?
Me? Then, what say we call this a second round welcoming party?
That's the ticket, my re-welcoming party. Nobody can complain about that. So, for the food at my party,
You're such a selfish little piece of trash.
I demand sushi! Sushi!
Man, you guys are loud. I could hear you from outside.
Chief, they're so mean!
Noisy as always.
Put it in the curry.
Hey, I'm not some normal cat!
I can't understand what you're saying to me, you know. Here.
Choke it, Coffee Daddy.
No, I would much rather have sushi than something like... This is delicious!
Everything Coffee Daddy gives is delicious.
What an assertive little guy. I wonder where he got that from.
The barrel of being a bad character.
That's just part and parcel of who I am. The one, the only...
Garbage.
Organa.
Stop trying to talk so big. You're just a cat now.
Shut up! I don't need to hear that from some dumb ape.
What was that?
It's things like that. You get angry so fast. Oh, and you're vulgar.
This continues to prove why the cat's little fit in the Fifth Palace is completely just garbage, because he gets mad at Ryuji for treating him bad, but then he does this to Ryuji. He gives it, but then as soon as someone else gives it back, he's like, oh, that was mean. You've ruined my entire self-esteem.
You little... Why don't you go disappear again?
Shut up! We're supposed to be celebrating, not fighting.
They're at it again.
You guys never change, do you?
Seriously, that weirdo Inari.
He's like the average Twitter user.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
Don't worry. Being weird is just a sign of your individuality.
You don't need to defend him about that.
Well, anyways, we're all here now.
No, we're not.
Let's kick this party off!
Very well.
Sojiro, I want sushi!
Delicious food, fluffy sheets. Guess home is what you make of it, even in this abandoned building of all places. This building is not abandoned. What are you talking about? It's a place of business. Hey, take care of me like this back home too, okay? I'm going to drown you in the toilet.
But seriously.
So, I wanted to ask you something. Remember the tail end of Maruki's palace when I was actually flying? Yeah, I'm still a little, whew. That was, yeah. That wasn't a dream, right? Oh, I don't know. Come on, don't blow me off here. I mean, I'm pretty sure it really did happen, but I still can't figure out how it was even possible. The plot. So this is just a theory, but a game theory. Don't you still have that star Josei gave you? The star that only ever made showtimes for some reason let you turn into a helicopter?
Oh!
Hey, it's a paperweight now. The star's lost its luster. Did we kill Josei? Like, he lives in Mementos, right? We got rid of Mementos. Did he die? This was shining the last time you looked at it, right? Yeah, it's been in my pocket for the past 8 months. So it really was the effect of the star. Ah, well, of course it was, now that I think about it. There's no other way that the idea of a cat converting into a helicopter could suddenly become a common cognition. Well, we're through with the metaverse, and it only happened in the most extreme of emergencies. So I have a feeling that won't be happening again anytime soon. I'm glad you made it back. I'm sorry I couldn't see you today. I'd like to see you tomorrow night if that's okay. What do you... I saw you today. What? Hello? What should I do tomorrow? Spend time with... You can choose not to hang out with your girlfriend. Do you have, like, 8 options here if you're dating multiple women? Probably. Well, I mean, I'm gonna spend time with my girlfriend. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow, then. Good night. You never change, do you?
Come on.
What do you mean never
let's go to
changed?
bed.
Hanging out with my girlfriend on
You're working the shop
Valentine's
from
Day?
Tomorrow onward, right?
Oh, I didn't realize that was voice acted. Why is everything not voice acted until this?
Come on, let's go to bed. You're working at the shop from tomorrow onward, right?